Friends, Americans, taxpayers, gather around and let's talk tariffs. Remember that trade war Trump kept threatening? Turns out he wasn't kidding. On April 2nd, 2025, the man himself dropped a bombshell on the global economy tariffs. And not just a little sprinkle of tariffs on Chinese steel, oh no. We're talking a full-blown tariff typhoon. Nearly every import, slapped with a tax, cars, dinged, parts, you betcha, even stuff we make here with a few foreign bits, tariff to high heaven. This wasn't just about China anymore, this was Trump versus, well, pretty much everyone. Except for a few dictators he seems to like. More on that later. The stock market? It basically threw itself out a window. Economists? They started speaking in tongues, muttering about recessions and inflation. Buckle up, folks, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Let's break it down. Okay, so, tariffs, how bad could they be? Well, imagine walking into a store and everything's suddenly 10% more expensive. That's the baseline tariff Trump slapped on most countries. Just for funsies. But wait, there's more. Cars? Those got hit with a 25% tariff, parts too. So, your next car? Expect to pay an extra $3,000 minimum. And good luck affording a mechanic when it breaks down. Then there's China. They got a special deal. A 20% tariff from before plus a new 34% one. That's right, 54% total. Trump really wants you to buy American, even if American now means twice the price. And don't even get me started on steel and aluminum. Those got hit with a 25% tariff back in March, so yeah, your beer cans are more expensive now. Thanks, Trump. But hey, at least we're sticking it to those foreigners, right? Making America great again, except who exactly are we making pay for it all? So, why did Trump unleash this tariff tsunami on the world? Well, according to him, it's all about fairness. He's tired of other countries taking advantage of America. He wants to reduce the trade deficit, which is basically the difference between how much stuff we buy from other countries and how much stuff they buy from us. Because, you know, buying stuff from other countries is apparently bad now. He also wants to bring back manufacturing jobs. Remember those? The ones that disappeared decades ago? Trump seems to think tariffs will magically make them reappear. And get this. He wants to replace income taxes with tariff revenue. That's right, he wants to fund the government by taxing stuff we buy from other countries. Genius, right? Except, you know, for the whole making everything more expensive thing, but hey, who needs experts when you've got gut instinct, right? So, what's the likely outcome of all this tariff madness? Well, if you listen to Trump, it's going to be amazing. Jobs will come back, the economy will boom, we'll all be swimming in Made in America toasters. But if you listen to, you know, anyone who actually understands economics, it's going to be a disaster. Prices will go up, businesses will suffer, we might even plunge into a recession. And let's not forget about the rest of the world. They're not exactly thrilled about Trump's trade war. Canada and the EU are already planning retaliatory tariffs. China's already imposed theirs. So, yeah, things aren't looking so hot. But hey, at least we're making America great again, right? Or are we just making it more expensive, more isolated, and more likely to trigger a global economic meltdown? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be interesting. In the same way that watching a dumpster fire is interesting. Just a short reminder, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on global economic policies and their impacts. Now, before we leave, let's talk about the countries that somehow escaped Trump's tariff wrath. You might be wondering, who are these untouchables? Well, it's a short list, but a telling one. First up, Russia. Despite all the geopolitical tension, Russia's imports remain largely untouched. Then there's North Korea. Yes, you heard that right. The Hermit Kingdom is off the hook. And let's not forget about Saudi Arabia, oil-rich and tariff-free. These countries, for reasons known only to Trump, have been spared the tariff hammer. So, while the rest of the world scrambles to adjust to the new economic landscape, these nations continue business as usual. Coincidence, or something more? We'll let you decide.